Hey guys, this is Ray, owner of DRP Motorsports. Welcome back to my shop. And guys, I got some very interesting news for you today. So first, let me start off by saying that what I'm about to say, a lot of it is based upon opinions that I have. Not all factual, but some of it is based upon facts and some pretty good hunches that I have. So if you got a 24 or newer Mustang, this could be some very exciting news for you guys. So going back to the 24 newer Mustangs and a lot of other Ford vehicles for that matter, their lot has new technology with security built into the Bosch ECMs in these vehicles that keep us, guys like us, from being able to custom tune them. Now, obviously, they can be tuned, the Mustangs in particular, F-150s in particular, can be tuned with a Whipple or Roush calibration for use with their supercharger kits, but that's nothing custom. That is Ford approved stuff, and that is what it is, but a lot of us want true custom tuning. Now let me tell you about what is factual. So I work not only in the gasoline tuning industry, but also the diesel tuning industry. I've got another business called Double R Diesel, in which I tune Dodge Cummins trucks. But so as a result of that, I have contacts with a lot of people in the diesel industry. And I had a friend of mine in the industry contact me the other day. He said, "Hey man, have you heard that the newer Power Strokes, 23 and up, can be tuned now without a PCM swap and straight through the OBD port, just like Ford or anybody else would do it?" And I said, "No, I hadn't heard that." But he said, "Well, it's available." So I've done some research, and sure enough, EasyLink, which is a tuner device manufacturer, through their custom tuners that they have working with them, are now able to flash the 23 up F250s, 350s, so on and so forth with a 6.7 Power Stroke straight through the OBD port. There's no ECM swaps required. It works just like you would with an older vehicle, just the way we want it. And I'm like, wow, that's really interesting. And why that's really interesting to me, being that I tune gasoline vehicles, is that the new Power Strokes use a Bosch ECM very similar to what's in the newer F-150s and Mustangs. Now, it's not exactly the same. We're talking MG1 versus, I believe it's MD1 the Power Strokes have. But very similar, most likely very similar security architecture between the two. So if the Power Strokes have been cracked and they can be tuned straight through the OBD port with no hiccups, no ECM PCM swaps whatsoever, that tells me that somebody's got a hold of some very powerful keys or reverse engineered some pretty sophisticated security, and now has free access to tune the Power Strokes. So if they can do it on the Power Strokes, there's a very good chance that same procedure or whatever will work on the F-150s, Mustangs, etc., with the new MG1 PCMs that have all the added security that took place 24 model and newer. So adding to that, there's a lot of buzz on social media right now. I'm not going to call names and sources because I don't want to create no more stir what's already been created. But there's posts on social media right now that kind of hints that the 24 Mustangs might be pretty close to being tunable. I know this goes against prior videos that I have done, prior things that I have said. And the reason I said it in the past was because factual information at the time pretty much had told me that you couldn't tune them. But if things have gotten where they could possibly be now, it might be about to happen, guys. So stay tuned. Obviously, if it happens, we're going to be right on it. I was so convinced that it wasn't going to happen. I sold my 24 Mustang, and a lot of my friends who had 24 Mustangs sold theirs as well because they couldn't have a custom tune done on it. Not everybody wants a supercharger. Not everybody wants to pay $10,000+ to have a supercharger and a significant amount more power added to their Mustang. A lot of guys just want simple bolt-ons, E85 performance, custom transmission tunes, custom engine tunes, Ghost cam tunes, yada yada yada, and the list goes on and on. There's a big market for custom tuning, and maybe it's about to happen, guys. So stay tuned. As more information comes out, I will post it up and let you guys know what I know. But do some looking for yourself. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, various social media channels, check it out. Do some digging. You might find some interesting stuff. As always, guys, thank you for following along. God bless each and every one of you, and we will see you again real soon.